So I'm really excited to take you through this visualization. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to get comfortable, get your crystals, get your space set up, make sure you're in a comfortable place. I'm going to guide you into meditation for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and would really like you guys to be comfortable for the duration. Have your notebook and pen close so you can take any notes for anything that comes to you when you come out as well. And so what I'd like you ladies to do is to just focus in on your breath work. Now, I know everybody on the call uses different breathing techniques, but the one I recommend is breathing in for the count of 5 at the top of your breath, holding your inhale for a count of 5, and then exhaling for a count of 5. And you're going to want to really relax into your space. So just opening up your heart space, opening up your shoulders, giving yourself permission to take the next 10 minutes to really connect to your goals, your vision, your insights, that higher self, your source, your spirit guides, whoever it is that you connect with. I'm going to ask you just to be open to them, the guidance that they're here to give you, and just taking a moment to focus in on your breath. I'm going to ask you just to, as you go through this, just focusing on what you've written in your gratitude journal with Jess a minute ago, and just bringing that up into the forefront of your mind and connecting to what you've expressed gratitude for. Just taking a moment to connect there and just being open to any guidance that's going to come into your awareness over the next few moments. Okay. I'm just thanking yourself for being here tonight as well before we move into the meditation. And as you take your mind now to your favorite place in nature, as you take your mind to this space, whenever you're there, it feels like it was created just for you. And as you take your mind to this space, just becoming aware of the environment that surrounds you, and just being aware of what you see, feel, hear, connect with. Maybe any smells or sounds, or what is it that you're noticing around you? And as you're walking through this space, just reaching your hands out and touching the environment that surrounds you. And as you walk forward in this space, you see an arch and a doorway just up ahead. And you almost feel this pull as this arch draws you closer to it. And as you start to take each step, moving closer to this arch, reaching your hand out until your hand is on this door handle. And as you enter the door, walking through, you're met with a beautiful white staircase. And as you place both feet at the top of this staircase, looking down as you start to take one step at a time, having a realization that it's kind of like life. You usually only see the next step in front of you, but you're surrounded by this overwhelming feeling that you're supported and guided. And you know that as you take each step down, you're going to move closer to your truth. You're going to fall deeper into that knowing, that understanding of what truly exists for you. And as you start to take a step at a time, winding down this beautiful white staircase, and as you make your way to the bottom of this staircase, placing both feet on the ground, as you start to walk along a darkish corridor, but you see this light up ahead, and you still know in this space you're supported and guided, and there's a loving energy that surrounds you as you're guided towards this light. And as you move towards this light, you become aware of the sound of running water, and with each step this light grows and the sound of water grows, gets louder and louder as you take each step towards this growing beautiful light. You're met with this waterfall, and it sounds like your normal waterfall, but as you look into the water, you connect with something there. And as you step forward towards this waterfall, reaching your hand out until the water is running down over your hand, feeling it run down over your fingers, over your hand, and this connection to the waterfall forms as you take a step forward, moving forward until you're underneath the water, and the water is running down over your head, and just connecting with this waterfall as the water flows down over your head. And this waterfall's something special, for it contains all of your dreams, your visions, your desires. Anything that you see in your mind exists in this waterfall. And as you take the next few moments just to connect deeply to your vision, enjoying this moment, being open to what comes to you, enjoying this feeling, and just being open in this space, connecting deeper and deeper to your vision. And so it is. And if you start to now just become aware of that water that flows down over your mind, your head. Just taking a moment to connect to any insights that came to you. And truly choosing to connect to the knowing that what you've seen, what you've experienced, what you've connected with is there for you, exists for you. And that through this, bringing it into life, making that decision to own it as you start to step forward from the waterfall, taking all of these new insights with you, taking this connection to your vision with you. And as you start to take a step forward from the waterfall, just feeling into that gratitude, that appreciation for what you've just connected with, for what you've created, the manifestations that are taking place in your life, and taking this forward with you as you start to take a step forward from this waterfall. With each step, just moving back into the present moment and bringing forward your new insights, a new connection, the feelings of inspiration, of gratitude, of love, of bliss, anything that came to you there in that moment, bringing that forward with you. And as you start to take with each step, bringing your attention more back into yourself, pulling your energy back into yourself, bringing yourself back into your body, just slowly coming back into your body, becoming aware of the room that surrounds you, wiggling your fingers and your toes, just slowly coming back into the present moment. You can start to slowly open your eyes, but just taking your time with this. There's no rush. Returning to your breath for a few moments as you keep your eyes shut, just returning to your breath, coming back into your body. And I'm going to ask you just to bring your hands in front of you and rubbing them together, creating some energy. And as you rub them together, creating some energy. When you feel ready, you're going to place your hands over your eyes, connecting to that vision through this process. As you take your hands, when you're ready, just down to your heart center, connecting to your heart for a moment, thanking yourself. And as you take your hands down towards your knees, just applying a little bit of pressure above your knees, bringing yourself back fully into your body, and just thanking yourself for being present here today. I'm going to ask you just to pick up your journals, your pens, and I'd like you to take a moment before we move forward just to note anything down that came to you. Just taking a note, you might have had new insights there. Maybe it's a vision you've had before and you'd connected to it deeper. Maybe there was something you didn't expect come up, and just know whatever came up for you is perfect. Whatever came up for you is perfect. Whatever happened is perfect. Always know that. And you don't need to try and question why something happened, or it's perfect exactly the way it was.